Hello everyone, and welcome to this special edition of Tuesday, the Utopia of Nerd News. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Admin. And if you're wondering why we're doing it on a Tuesday, that's because I'm going to be gone this weekend. So instead of skipping a week, we decided to do kind of a half-week episode, and then our next episode will be scheduled a week from Saturday, back at normal time.
Yay.
And it'll have everything even from this week that we missed. So it'll have about a week and a half's worth of stuff. So it should be extra long. Game news for this half a week. The first one is the third character in the Injustice DLC was announced.
Who is it?
It is Scorpion from the Mortal Kombat franchise.
Interesting.
In kind of cool news, they did say that he's going to be completely redesigned just for this game. But personally, I'm not that big of a fan of it. Nothing against Scorpion. I think he's one of the better Mortal Kombat characters, up there with Raiden and Sub-Zero. But I don't know. They already have quite a bit of DC versus Mortal Kombat games, and this was supposed to be the DC game.
Right, just DC exclusive.
To me, it doesn't have the novelty of, ooh, it's a character from a different franchise coming in, because there's already a lot of fighting games with Scorpion versus Superman or Batman. It doesn't have the novelty of it.
They should have brought your boy in, your Martian Manhunter.
Still no Martian Manhunter.
There's
Starfire.
Yeah.
Beast Boy. Tons of cool Arsenal. Tons of people they could have done still within the DC universe that I think would have been a lot better.
I agree. I mean, come on. There's tons of people in DC, and there's a lot of ones that aren't well known. So you could get like Etrigan the Demon, or
you could get Deadman or someone like that. There's a lot of people they could have used. No Hawkman. I know they have Hawkwoman, but no Hawkman. I don't know. I'm not a fan of it because the whole thing of it's supposed to be the novelty of having Scorpion in the DC fighting game, but we've already seen him in fighting games with them in the past, multiple fighting games. So I know it's cool that they have a new redesigned Scorpion for it, but The next thing for you Xbox fans, Microsoft is finally pulling kind of their ace in the hole, or one of their aces in the hole they've been sitting on for quite a while. It'll be the 10th anniversary of Fable 1. It will have a complete 1080p high-definition remake towards the end of this year. Look for it around Christmas time. Like I said, complete 1080p. They're adding achievements, smart glass, new UI, leaderboards for whatever. The new lighting system from the Unreal 3 engine, which is brand new stuff, as well as new facial animations and cutscene animations.
That's cool.
Plus, they're going to add new textures, models, particle effects, and a new save system. So a complete redo, almost kind of like we're getting with the Final Fantasy X and Kingdom Hearts. So very cool for Xbox 360 owners. This is definitely one of the best games of the original Xbox, finally getting kind of brought back to life before Fable 2 and Fable 3 kind of shat all over it. I think it's cool. I know you haven't played it. I would suggest you picking it up. It's much better than the sequels.
Yeah, I played a little bit of the second one. It was a little meh for me, but I haven't played the first, so
the first one's so much better.
I'll probably pick it up.
I'm definitely looking forward to actually seeing in kind of game form what the new look and some of the new animations are. I'm definitely excited. It seems like a good one. You know, there's kind of HD remakes and stuff, which are kind of like the old game, just with a little bit better graphics, and then they just kind of throw it out. And then there's like the complete redo ones like this one. Now, if you're a PlayStation fan, you're like, oh, well, that doesn't affect me in the slightest bit. Why would I care or anything like that? You may not get Fable 1, because that's an exclusive to Microsoft, but you too will be getting an exclusive game to the PlayStation 3.
What is it?
It is a high-definition remake of an old GameCube game, and its sequel, which was on the Wii, for one of the most popular Tales games, Tales of Symphonia. It will also be a complete high-definition remake with both games. It will be called Tales of Symphonia Chronicles, not like Tales of Symphonia HD, just so you're aware. It'll be coming out for the PS3 in the very beginning of next year, so like a January, maybe February. Cool, and they also said there's going to be new content for it. I don't know exactly what that's going to entail, if it's just going to be a little bit or if it's going to be a lot. But they did say there's going to be new content. Namco expressed their kind of excitement for it and bringing it over to the West because Tales is definitely a growing franchise here in North America and in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
And it's already really popular in Japan. So this is kind of their, trying to keep getting new things to come out in the West. So it's very cool. And that's really it for game news. Obviously, we got a decent amount for the half week that it was.
Yeah.
But moving on to movies, the first little thing is Expendables 3 has an official in-theaters release date that came out, and it will be out August 15th of next year.
They're just pumping those things out.
Yeah, it's like one every 2 years.
Yeah.
It's a pretty hectic pace. We talked about Mila Jovovich, Jackie Chan, Wesley Snipes, and Nicolas Cage.
Yes.
Potentially being in talks, and no updates on them thus far, but that's the thing. It's 2 weeks after the Guardians of the Galaxy movie.
So
and speaking of Guardians of the Galaxy, we have another new actor joining the cast.
Who is it?
Benicio Del Toro. It's probably not somebody you're going to really recognize.
Is he related to Guillermo?
No.
Oh.
But he's a really good actor. Like, he's an Oscar-type actor, right? And a lot of people immediately coming out have been like, who's he going to play? We know he's going to be a main character, they said. They've signed him for multiple movies. So a lot of people have been speculating this could be Thanos.
Oh my gosh.
This could be Thanos. Another kind of fun thing with Benicio Del Toro is he actually turned down the role of Khan in Star Trek Into Darkness.
Oh.
So he might have turned down Khan so he could be Thanos.
That'd be so cool.
So that's pretty cool stuff, and obviously we've been getting a lot of news. We still don't know who Groot's going to be. We don't know who Doctor Strange is going to be. He's not probably, won't say not, but he probably won't be in Guardians of the Galaxy, but we know there is a Doctor Strange movie coming in Phase 3. There's still a lot of characters we don't know the actors for.
Oh my goodness.
So, again, it's just speculation that he's Thanos. It's not official. But he could do a good one.
It would be really cool.
He's a guy who normally plays pretty sinister type villains. Like I said, they wanted him to be Khan. He was first choice for Khan, and he turned that one down. It could be pretty huge. Hopefully, cross our fingers. And my last little bit of news, because I have nothing for TV, is Hans Zimmer. I don't know if you know who that is.
Yes, I do.
He has announced that he will be doing the score for Interstellar, which is Christopher Nolan's next movie, which isn't a surprise. Cool. They've worked together a lot.
He's an amazing composer. I mean,
right. It's so Pirates of the Caribbean, the Dark Knight trilogy with Christopher Nolan, Inception.
He's so
just
brilliant.
So many really good songs, and he will be doing Interstellar, so that's definitely something to look forward to. I think he also did Man of Steel, which is coming out here on the 14th. So that's it for me. I'll move it on to you now.
Yay, anime! There's actually quite a bit of news for anime, even though, we just talked last Saturday.
We got lucky.
Yeah, we did. So for Dragon Ball Z fans, you used to run home when we were like back in the 90s to go watch those new episodes on Toonami when Toonami was a huge thing back then, and now it's just, I'm glad it's back. But for you Dragon Ball Z fans, they're coming out with a collector's edition for Dragon Ball Z Rock the Dragon. It is, after 15 years of being on Toonami, they're going to have this come out. It's the first 53 episodes of the original TV series that was on Toonami. And it's going to have the theme Rock the Dragon with it, which is, cool if you're a huge Dragon Ball Z fan. I remember going home and watching it in my youthful days.
Me too. I remember the first time I watched it. I was just I just got home from school. I was just like, hey, nobody's home. Just going through the TV and just being like, Dragon Ball Z, that sounds like the coolest thing ever. What's it about? And I watching it. I was like, and I was like, hooked. That was my childhood right there.
And, if you are a fan, you always remember, next time on Dragon Ball Z. That's just a thing. And you always have to do it when you say next time. But, that's really cool. Coming out, August 20th, 2013 for that. So look forward to August. Yay!
A lot of stuff in August.
Yeah, there is definitely a lot of stuff going on in August. There are 2 English dubs. I mean, it's like crazy because, you know, it's the beginning of the year, and so they're having all the anime cons and stuff like that. So, an English dub for Haganai is coming out. If you've never heard of it before, which I had never either, it is about Kodaka, which he's a guy. He's a transfer student who's having a hard time making friends. And he's having a hard time making friends because everyone thinks he's a misfit because of the way he looks. So he meets this other girl, and she's kind of a loner, and they decide to create this club. It's called the Neighbors Club, the Neighborhood Club, and they put out ads, and they meet a lot of other kids who don't have friends, and they decide that this is the club. And so what the end question is how will all these misfits who are members of the club, like, how will they combine? Like, will they be able to form friendships?
As far as the trailer goes, honestly, it looked kind of like just like a fun show.
Yeah.
But I still find it kind of weird that it has the anime thing of really attractive, outgoing girls all not being popular.
Fan service.
Well, like, how often are really attractive, outgoing girls not popular in some way or another? There's always people who are willing to talk to them.
Yeah.
This show, they completely gloss over that. They're like, attractive people, get out, so you can be part of the show. It looked like a fun show, though. It had some good humor to it. Yeah,
there was a couple times where we laughed during the trailer. You'll be able to check that trailer out in the info section. But for you fairy tale fans, they are dubbing season 2. Yay! Which is, you know, Fairy Tale Part 5, season 2. So that's really cool, too. By the way, Haganai will be coming out in August, too. Like we talked about, everything's coming out in August.
Everything.
It'll be August 6th, and it will be a Blu-ray DVD combo coming out. And also, Fairy Tale, not coming out in August, but it'll be coming out in July. So a month early.
They done goofed.
July 23rd, it'll be coming out also on Blu-ray and DVD, which, sweet. I'm sure all you Fairy Tale fans who have been waiting, if you don't watch the Japanese version, you're excited for this. In my last part of my anime news, if you've never heard of this movie before, which I hadn't really either, it is called Sakura Wars, the movie, and it is coming out later this year on Blu-ray and DVD. And what it's about is the heroines of the Flower Division are stars of the stage by day and mech pilots by night, defending 1920s Japan from evil. So that's just the synopsis of it, and who knows?
1920s Japan and mechs. Things that always work well together.
Yeah. That's all that I have for anime news, and I just have a quick little book news. There wasn't really all that much going on, because I already mentioned what was coming out today, because it's Tuesday, and that's when all the books decide to come out, and everything else. But if you're a Scott Pilgrim fan, Scott Pilgrim Color Hardcover Volume 3 is coming out. It's Scott Pilgrim and the Infinite Sadness. So it's out today. So, you could always, pick it up.
Today.
Yeah,
so like we said, kind of a short show. Not near as much stuff. But next time will probably be a little bit longer.
Oh, yeah.
And if you're new to our show, like we said in the beginning, it's usually every Saturday. And we will also have reviews for anime and movies and
TV shows,
books and games. So that's that. We know we said last episode that Sarah was going to have a anime review for Squid Girl. It'll be out next time, probably actually sometime not too far after this, tomorrow or the next day. Sarah will be doing that on her lonesome.
My lonesome.
And you can also look forward to, before our next episode, the Season 3 of Game of Thrones review will be up. Get hyped. It's the best.
It is.
Okay, so I think that's everything. Obviously, we weren't thinking about this very much ahead of time.
Yeah.
But we'll see you guys next time. Up there, though, is the subscribe button.
Yes.
And up there is the mystery box. If you don't know what that is by yet, it's a random video we decided to throw up.
Which is really cool because we picked the coolest videos.
And you don't know what it is till you click it.
Yeah.
All right.
Click it.
See you next time.
See ya!